Beautiful people of God. Beautiful people of God. Oh my God. How stunning do I look right now? I look like a bag of money. I look like I'm going out, right? I think this is going to be my new thing to like show you guys my outfit before I start recording. But I don't want to. I mean, I should, right? So I got this dress. It's a shirt dress from Nigeria. I bought these glasses from Nigeria. Like recently, somebody was sending me. Recently, someone asked me. It wasn't the first time. She had been asking me like, "Oh, where'd you get this from?" And I'm like, "I got it from Nigeria." "Where'd you get this from?" "Someone bought it for me." And I was telling my sister the other day. I said, if it's not like if you don't have to like explain in detail where you got these things from, people will think that I'm lying. I don't know if it's just me, but I still buy a lot of clothes, turbans, scarves, clothes, things from Nigeria because I don't know. You know, a friend of mine got these glasses for me. Shout out to you, Adi. She bought these glasses for me for, was the 800 naira at Eko Idumota, and I have seen celebrities wear the type and they are like designers for like $1,000, and I'm like, I'm not going to put my money down for something that is probably going to break in 1 year or in 6 months. So I also got this dress from Nigeria. A friend of mine makes it. I think I bought like 6. I bought a couple of them. I love shirt dresses, by the way. They are long, comfortable. Let me try to show you guys for what it looks like. Okay, and then we step back. Not really. I don't think it can show you. It's quite long. You can see this place. So I'm wearing like a leggings under it. So as I was saying, it's quite long and comfortable. But look at me. First of all, can we appreciate the work of God in my life and share this video, because it's not easy for someone to wake up, get dressed, take your bath, look for an outfit, and decide to use makeup just to come up on YouTube. Please share this video as many times as possible. Let the whole world know who I am, because I mean, all this awesomeness for you guys. I did this for you guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Simsola. If you don't know, if it's your first time stopping by, please just click on the subscribe button. And if it's not your first time stopping by and you're not subscribed yet, like, what's your problem? What do you want me to do? Do you want me to beg you? Do you want me to cross over this phone, laptop? What is it you're using before you subscribe? Like, what's your problem? Like, don't worry. No, I didn't mean that. So please subscribe and share this video. Can you believe that we're at day 28? I'm actually counting because the last time I recorded a video was day 18. Can you imagine? It took me 10 days. Can you believe that it's so hot? Can you believe that we're at day 28? Because I have a calendar, like I mark it every day, or like when I remember. We're at day 28 and I've been at home for 28 days. No job, nowhere to go to, no human interaction except with my family members. I'm not complaining. I don't want to seem like an ungrateful person, because there's lights, there's internet, there's food, and there's family. I mean, I'm grateful. I'm not even complaining, but it's not easy. I should not even lie. I'm tired. I'm tired. It's not easy. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about books. A couple of books that have changed me, or should I say that I've learned from, because if you know Simsola, I'm not a book reader. So in my family, we came out as 4 of us. There were 2 boys and 2 girls. My first brother and my sister are the bookworms. Whenever you're looking for them, that was like before the era of phone. Whenever you're looking for them, they're either reading or in a study room, because we had a study room with books. My dad was a bookworm, and my mom, like, they used to have all these books, and then like when you have like homework, that's where you go to. So my brother and my sister used to like read all the time. Then there was me and my other brother who do not even like books. Frankly, I wait for Monday mornings before I do my homework. I remember when I was maybe in primary 5, just as one, I'll call my brother and I'll say, like 5, let's say 6 a.m. in the morning, that's like Monday morning. I'll call my other brother and I say, Branka, please, can you help me do my homework? He would rake for me and say so many things like, why did you not do your homework until now? Why do you always wait till Monday morning? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, nah, nah. Till now, I still do it. Why? I don't know. Procrastinator life. Today's video is going to be about books. So for you bookwormers, for you that don't read, start now. It's never too late, you know. It's never too late. You can always start later in life. Look at me. I didn't start reading early in life, and here I am. Life is going on well for me. I'm forcing myself to read, honestly, forcing myself. I'm going to give you guys a couple of books that I've read and have changed my life, literally changed my life. And hopefully you can do 1 or 2 things for you too as well. First book is The Secret Lives of Baba Segi's Wives. That book, I read it on my phone here, and you know, when you read a book on your phone or when you do something on your phone, you're easily distracted. You are there reading one page, and before you know it, you're swiping up to Instagram. Before you know, you're swiping up to Twitter. Before you know, you're swiping up to WhatsApp. Let me just reply this message. And before you know it, you are reading the book for 1 year. I'm telling you, this is a problem I've had for a long time. And I always tell my cousin, like, can you send me this book? And she's like, I've sent it to you before. Simsola, I've sent it to you before. So I found out that I've received the book from her more than 3 times, and I felt kind of ashamed. Like, I still ask for the book because she's always posting reviews about it. So should I say peer pressure? Let's say I was pressured. So I kind of like was interested. Okay, let me read this book, since I'm always like, I read one page and then I get distracted and then I do something else. So I read this book, The Secret Lives of Baba Segi's Wives. It's a book about a man who married 3 wives, and he had, I think it was 12 children or 7 children, I don't remember. He had a bunch of children, and you know, it taught me a lot of things in a way that you wouldn't even expect. Initially I thought it was boring because I don't like reading books, but into the story, it was like, I don't know if you've watched Fuji House of Commotion. If you watched Fuji House of Commotion growing up in Nigeria, that was like family's best time moments. I remember me and my family, we would just like sit down and watch with my mom I don't even know if it was once a week. They used to show it 30 minutes or so. It was fun. It was like a family house thing. It was like, when I was reading it, it felt like I was watching Fuji House of Commotion, and it was interesting. Like, I didn't expect it to have that turns at the end. I'm not a good summarizer, but I'm going to say everyone should try to read that book. The second book I have with me here is this book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. This book, you know, when you've been going through life, I'm old now. I don't even know. I'm old now, like, and I've been doing so many things, and to me, I'm like, I'm so smart. I do this, I do that. Nobody can tell me that. When you read this book, you'd be like, I thought I was smart. This guy is smarter. Like, I forgot to tell you guys the name of the last book. The last book was by Lola Shonei, The Secret Lives of Baba Segi's Wives. It's by Lola Shonei. The book was so good, I had to read about the author. Father-in-law is Wole Soyinka. She's married to one of Wole Soyinka's sons. Like, that's amazing. You need to read that book. That's Secret Lives of Baba Segi's Wives. This is the subtle art of what am I saying? The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. This book is another book that somebody shared to me online, I think via WhatsApp or something, and I would read a book, get distracted, and I would skip. So, as you may know, I work in the library, I work in my school library, and sometimes we get books, check out books to people, to students. So, one day I was checking in books, as I would do usually, and I saw this book, and I was like, eh, eh, this book that I've been reading for so long. I just grabbed it. I was like, what? And while I grabbed it, I saw someone else was like, you should give it to me, or because me too, I've been trying to read it. I'm like, I'm not giving nobody this book. This book is everything. Like, when you read this book, it's like your mother is touching you on your head, or like she's saying something to you like, girl, this book will teach you so many things. It will teach you that it's by Mark Manson. This guy is so smart. It wasn't like, I don't really like reading people's life stories because I don't know, but this book, it had some of his life experiences in them, and it had some of experiences about other people's lives as well, which I always say. If you watch my first video on YouTube, I said that this YouTube is going to be about people's experiences, life experiences, family and friends experiences, stories I've heard, and I'm going to share with you guys. This book, I don't even know how to explain. Like, this book, if you're someone who is insecure, I feel like everyone is insecure. We are all insecure about something. But then when you read this book, you realize that everybody has fears. There's failure, there's fear of failure and fear of conquering, and all those things do not really matter because everybody has it. Even Bill Gates has his own insecurities. Like, Oprah Winfrey has her own insecurities. So we used to tell you that you shouldn't have your own insecurities. You get what I mean? Let's go to the next book. This is the third book, The Smart Money Woman. This book is written by, this book changed my life. The Smart Money Woman. And I hear that they're making it into a movie. So it's going to be into a series. I cannot wait for it. This book is like, reading it was like watching a movie. You know, when you can visualize the characters in the book, like, that's when a book starts to get interesting for me. This book taught me about saving. This book told me that, Simtola, you don't have to buy everything you see. This book told me that, Simtola, you need to save money, especially during this corona season, especially during this self-isolation, quarantine, COVID-19 and everything. When you read this book, like, I'm so grateful that I found this book. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, this book did so many things for me. It taught me about saving. It taught me that everybody should have savings. No matter how small, no matter how little, everybody who has a job should have a little bit of savings. When I read this book, I buy a lot of things. Some of them are clothes, maybe shoes once in a while, but like, I buy a lot of kitchen utensils. I'm a cooking freak, or cook freak. I don't know what word to use exactly, but like, I love to cook. I love to buy new kitchen equipment. I feel like when I get married, or whoever I live with for the rest of my life, it's going to be like, sis, stop doing this. I love buying new pots, new food processor. See, my money. But when I read this book, I realized that these things do not matter. That clothes you want to buy, you don't really need it. That ashwabi, you don't really need. Like, this book, it changed my narrative about money. It told me that, not like, your next paycheck is not guaranteed, so live as if you are not expecting any paycheck for next week. And guess what? We've been home for 4 months. I'm saying 4 months, right? God forbid. God knows I was to be home for 4 months. We've been home for 4 weeks, and no paycheck, sis. This book tells you find a side hustle, save your money. Number 3, you don't have to buy every single thing that you think you need. Buy what you need and leave what you want. What else? This book is everything. Like, I feel like I'm still talking about this book for how many minutes? Like, just find this book. If you've not already, you can send me an email. I think I have a soft copy. I can send it to you or buy it. This book. I feel like I've been saying the same thing, but like, trust me, I'm not a book reader. So for me that I'm not a book reader, to try some books and like them, just take it from me. This book is everything. It's titled Born a Crime by Trevor Noah. Born a Crime, Stories from a South African Childhood. When you read this book, you will laugh, you will cry, you will be angry, you will exhibit all types of emotion that there is. Like this book is everything. When I finished reading this book, a lot of people have been sharing this book to me online, and I was like, so, and again, I started reading it on my phone. I got distracted a couple of times, but then I don't even know exactly what made, I think somebody made a review or something. I'm like, I have this book, why have I not read it? I need to read this book. I'm telling you, for somebody that does not read, look at how big this book is. I finished it. I kind of maybe in 1 week or something. And I think I also listened to the audio version. I think I've read it like twice now. And I found it in school and I wanted to read it again because I'm like, I can't let this book pass me by. This book is everything. To know that somebody has gone through so many things and still come out of the fire strong, better, more knowledgeable, famous. Because Trevor Noah is now the host of The Daily Show with Trevor Noah, which is amazing. He's a funny guy, and this book is everything. Like, if you've not read it, I cannot help you. I've tried my best. Like I've said it all. Read this book. This book is everything. Everything. Another book I wanted to review is The Alchemist. The Alchemist is an amazing book. Like, it tells you that whatever you need in life, or whenever you need, if you need to get something, or if you need to get somewhere, the universe conspires to help you get it. That book, I returned the book because I borrowed it. As usual, a friend had told me about it. I didn't read it because distractions, and I was checking books and I found it, and I'm like, I'm not going to let this book pass me by. No. Oh no, that was not how. Another friend posted it from Nigeria and she was talking about how good the book was, and I was like, why are they even always talking about this book? What's so special? So I found it one day and I'm like, this book, I'm going to read it. That's how I went to pick the book up. Like play. I had the book for like 3 months. Always procrastinating. I wasn't reading it like the way I wanted to. Oh no, I was reading the way I wanted to, but I wasn't reading it the way anybody who was reading a book would have. So I started reading this book, and damn, that book was everything. That book was amazing. The Alchemist. It felt like, you know, when you're reading a book and you can play the characters in your head, it felt like a movie to me. It taught me so many things. It taught me that your dreams are attainable, your visions are attainable. If you see yourself getting somewhere in life, you probably will get there. Just have to keep working at it and don't doubt yourself and keep pushing. That's it. That's how many books. I think that's 5 books. The first one is The Secret Lives of Babasegi's Wives by Lola Shine. You should read that book. It's amazing. It felt like Fuji has a commotion in my head. The second book was The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. That book is by Mark Manson. That book is amazeballs. Like, it felt like my dad was speaking to me, or like my auntie was telling me that, Sintola, don't do this. If you do that, like, it felt like somebody was setting in sense into my head, like, this girl, collect your sense. That book is everything. The third book was The Smart Woman. No, The Smart Money Woman by Arisa Agu. Arisa Agu. The movie's coming out and I cannot wait to see it because that book is everything. The fourth book was Bonnie Crime by Trevor Noah. That book is everything. Everybody should read that book. You cry, you would be angry, you would be happy, you would laugh. That book is everything. The fifth book was The Alchemist by Paul Coelho. That book, everybody should read it. I hope you enjoyed my book reviews today. Do let me know in the comment section if you've read some of these books, if you are going to read them, if you want to know more about money management. Smart Money Woman is your book. If you want to be entertained, Bonnie Crime is your book. If you want to give yourself some sense, Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck is your book. If you need inspiration about life, The Alchemist is your book. If you want something about family drama, The Secret Lives of Babasegi's Wives is your book. I hope my little summary did a couple of things for you. I hope you are going to grab a book today because self-isolation is not going away anytime soon. I mean, we all pray that it goes away, but let's be truthful to ourselves and honest. It's probably going to take another month, so you might use that to read the book. You never know what you can learn from it. Don't forget to like, comment down below, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are not. Do give this video a thumbs up and stay safe. Be good out there. Bye. Mwah.